Hello, good day. This is your one and only Damola Laurie from Ebony World TV. You're welcome to today's broadcast. Like I said earlier on today, that we will be meeting here at 6 o'clock UK time. Right, first and foremost, before we go ahead to today's main topic, I would like to say we have been doing very well in this present time, in this situation all over the world at the moment. We want to say we give thanks to God, who has been able to keep all of us safe and secured. Right, let's go straight to today's main topic. I haven't got any. Well, thank you, Stephen. You are the number one. You're the first to come in on today's show. Welcome, Stephen. Well done, well done, well done. How are you? Hello, guys. Hello, Austin E. from Pennsylvania. Thank you very much. What we've got that we're going to be discussing, we've got a lot that we're going to discuss today. First and foremost, we just, like I said, we thank God for the resilience that all of us have. It is not that we are two heads or we are more than special, but it is the grace of God. You remember last week when we discussed about, sorry, bear with me, my system is playing up. I need to knock off some windows off days. Bear with me one moment. I need to cut everything off because it's fluctuating. So just bear with me. Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me get all of this off the screen. Okay. I think I'm able to get that off now. Alright, one more. What's that? Bear with me. Swift code ideal concept solution now. That one is not going to be there. So quite a few things have been knocked off from the system. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, okay. We are going straight. Okay. Yeah. Last week we discussed about the Windows without burglar with burglar proof of those. Good evening. How are you, Benson? How are you? Right. Thank you for coming up to today's show. If you've got questions and everything, I'll be able to answer few questions. Right. You remember last Sunday we're talking about Windows casing. There has been turnout. People came asking questions, asking this, and due to popular demand from the reviews that I've got, from the questions and questions that was thrown at me during the week, I've decided to come up with this show again. Right, I'm going to play. It's unfortunate only 4 of us are online at the moment. I'm going to play the video one more time and able to show and explain certain things about it. That has been my usual pattern. Okay, we'll go right away to this now. Okay, right, bear with me. Let's go on that. Right, look at this image very well. Sorry for the poor nature. There is no more lightning in the building, and that is why this was like this. Please, but follow me. I'm coming to explain. Just watch it with keen interest, and then I'll be able to explain. Some of us who have been following this video for some time is familiar with this property very well. It's a case study that we use. Please watch it. Right, right. Well, I've just shown you the video of that familiar building. We are all familiar with that property very well. We are all familiar with it. It is a property that you are, with what you're looking at there, it is a well familiar one. Now, number one thing I want to point out, coming from the last week video, I want to point out that that window was done to in a complete unit of both the burglary proof and the aluminium window. That doesn't make the difference from what we have in the Western world. There isn't much difference. So all of us that are abroad, that are familiar with beautiful good things like this, will be able to know that definitely it's not. Let me just put this, show you again, and then I will pause it. There's something I want to point out here. If you look at that image here right now, that size of window, it's is about 8 feet. Is about 8 feet by 4 feet. Two of them. That's the living room window. And when it was being played a few minutes ago, you could see the handle. Let me backtrack a bit. Okay, that's the window. See how? Say now. I pause there. See the closeness of the vertical white aluminium from the top down to the bottom. See it again. The handle. There's a proper welded, the designed and solid and well protected for that house, for that flat. You see now? See now, at this point, if you look at those vertical aluminium, look at it properly, see how shiny it is. They're all done embedded into that window. Watch it. Now look at the handle. It's been opened there. It is been opened there. That's to tell you quite a few things. Right. Watch it. Watch something. There's something I'm going to show you. Look at that. Now here. Okay, sorry. Let me play further. The windows have been opened. Look at the hook. That is the quality and the security of. If you look at, I've missed one point here. Now let me stop here. You will see that because they delivered this window last. Not the other ones I've been showing you last week was a different side of the building. This was delivered last Monday. It was done on Tuesday. So the cement has not been done at the bottom. If you look at the window, that vertical lines were part of the window. That vertical lines were part of the window, and that's a whole unit, complete unit of burglar proof. And look at the two of them in the living room. A whole unit, complete unit of burglar proof and the aluminium windows, together with the glass and the net. I think. Look at that. It's closing it back. Closed, locked, secured. No one can, unless you leave it open, nobody can penetrate into your house. Right? Look at that. Now, this window, these sizes has cost the two combined together, including transportation, the burglar proof, the aluminium, the window, the mosquito net, cost 95,000 naira. Right. That is. We tried to play some fast game before the dollar started rising up, because they always use the dollar issue. So it was 95. I gave, there's a tip of 5,000. Anyway, the two of them, because it's a big, huge window. We're looking at 8 feet wide, 8 feet wide, and 4 feet high. The height is 4 feet. So the two of them plus the burglar proof, the net, everything including installation, 95,000 naira. Right? Yeah, that's as a lucky day. We got a lucky day for that. That is a huge window. Okay, right. Bear with me. Right, 17 of us are online. If you want to buy super chat to stay on top of the chart, you're welcome. And Olori, how are you? Priv Life goes on. And Benson, Steven, Gloria, all of you, how are you? So that is just that. Now I'm going to give you another image. Okay. Let me run some pictures. More pictures of this. Sorry, bear with me. I'm going to think I've got. Oh no, what? It's not the one I want. Sorry. That's not the one I want. Sorry. Okay. Right. If you look at this image properly, there's no burglar proof there. There is no. These are cheaper. This is a cheaper window. If you think you want to risk yourself by doing the window, or you let your tenant in and the window is not, they are not protected, or you yourself are not protected, that's the problem there. Okay, that's the two differences between the two. Right, let's go on. Now this is the thing I was trying to say. See how poor, not poor, don't get me wrong. In some people, that's what they can afford. Now, after you've done things like this, after you've done a window like this, why would you now look at the wall, the neat wall, and now because they said they're having issues of security in the area, you now went to go and tell a welder to create these and put these on the window. Now, behind the windows, this is still going to be painted. It can only be it can only be as good according for so long, and after some time it's going to return to this color. Whatever color you put it, this is made of sand and some stones and something that it will eventually go back to look like the way it was. This is the raw metal as it's going to be delivered into your house after the window has been done. Follow with me. Now this is a different one. If you go back a bit, this one plus this one makes the job makes the project to be rough. Then this one has been done all together, completely all together. No, I didn't say 95,000 for one, 95,000 for both. 95,000. So sorry, don't misunderstand me. 95,000 naira for both of them. You could get it cheaper. You get what I mean? But that is the quote that we got for the moment. All right. Okay. So the difference between the two is the metal that's already, and the pipe are not just standing like that. I'm going to show you what is inside that. That is another one. That is another window with the mosquito net. The two sides of it, the two extreme right side was the mosquito net. So they push it to left and right to prevent mosquitoes coming into the house. Right, look at that. How would you do aluminium window? And then after you realize, oh, my house is not well secured, let me go and meet a welder to do this for you, and then you now begin to get paint and paint it, and comes to this, and look at that, two different things. You will not like it in the end. Okay, now let's go. Look at that. It's a beautiful design. Ah, God, this is good. This is really good. It looks so beautiful, but you are still going to paint it. The fact remains, you are going to paint this, and the paint dripping on the floor, paint dripping left and right. You rent it out. You don't have very good tenants who will not clean the place very well. It started getting rusty. And then when you want to paint it again, you have to get a painter to paint it. They put clothes and oh my God, you will not like this at all. So, oh God, I'm not really happy with you because I did call you to ask about cost of power fix and maybe you could help, but you said your hands are full already, meaning you can't assist. Okay, all right. Don't be offended, my brother. I am busy these days, okay? So even if you paint the black one white once a year, won't that still... I'm not going to support the idea of painting it once a... Don't forget that it is so laborious. It is time consuming to be painting things all day. I'm not gonna support this. I'm not really going to support. But that's my own opinion. All right, doesn't mean that it cannot be done. It can definitely be done. Definitely. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going forward. I'm going somewhere. Oh no, God help me today. All right. Right, look at that. That's another laughable one. Oh my God, look at that. Look, I will build a house and make it like a prison cell. Oh God. Look at like a pretty, but if you look at this, that's a job there. Somebody's done a good master. If you look at the bottom of those railing, look at them. Look at drip after the paint at the bottom of the railing. They haven't painted. However, when they paint it, it's not every year they will be painting. It's not every 2 years they will be painting, right? But when they don't paint it, the rain beats it, the weather is rough, and then it starts getting rust. Look at the rust. Look at the dripping brown lines at the bottom of that window. That is going to increase with time. Okay, all right. That is something there. It's going to increase with time. Yes, I'm going to do ceiling. I'm not doing ceiling, just the Africans, the Chinese ceiling. We're going to be doing POP video very soon. Okay, right, so let's move on. Yes, that's a clean job. That's what I'm advocating for. That is the one with the burglar proof. I'm going to tell you what is inside that burglar proof. That's a reputation. Now, the window you saw that I told you about 9 feet, sorry, 8 feet by 4 by 8 feet by 4. That's the one on the ground there. Okay, with the tinted glass, when it's been installed, when it's done, there is no way the people that are outside the building will be able to see anybody inside. Of course, if somebody is looming about in the compound, the owner will be able to see who the person is, but the person will not see who is looking at him. That is it. What I want to point out on this, that is this window on the ground. This is the upright it on this while they're holding it upright. I want to show you, see those stuff, those brown stuff that boy is holding along the hand of that boy holding it on the top part of it. That is where the iron rod came out. Okay. This is where the iron rod came out. I'm going to talk about that. That is the kind of iron rod that is inside those white aluminium. Okay, they are sticking out here, and when it shoots out, the welder welds it together, makes it impossible. Right? What's that? A bit of nice. Oh, thank you from London. Oh, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Right. So this image that you see here, I'm coming to explain certain things to you in a minute. Right, that's where the welder is welding something there. That's another color, another brand type of color that is available. You see, they have really moved on in Nigeria, back home in Africa. With any color, I think the popular colors is the white, then the cream, and then this. Not too many of this grayish color. But if you paint your house white or cream and put this one on the window, it will be a perfect match. Okay, right. That's the beautiful window there. All right, with the bay. Right, that's one. Those ones cannot be. This is more or less like about. This is around 30,000 naira without the burglar proof. Right, that is the window, one of the room window. This is 4 by 4. This is 4 feet by 4 feet. You can see that it looks like a square window. Look at the front. This window here. This is the inside of this type of window. Okay, and then this is the inside. The outside is the first one you saw. This is the inside, the burglar proof one with the handle, a very familiar handle tab. The window is open outside. It's not being it's not a sliding window. It is one with the handle that you move it and you push it outside. Okay, here with me. Where are we? What if there is light in the room? They will still if there is light in the room, if anybody jump, that is in the night. But during the day, if somebody stands outside want to nick something, they can easily picture who the person is. But the person who is looming about in the compound will not be able to see the owner, what position the owner is, whether they're going to pounce on him suddenly. Right. All right. Bear with me. Okay. That is the inside of it. Let's move on. That is the outside of that 4 feet window. That is the inside. Inside your house. That is the one that faces the inside of the house. This is the outside when it's finally closed. That is the one with the mosquito net. There with me. Yeah, that's the outside. That is the mosquito net on the left. All right. It's sliding. The mosquito net is being it can be slided left or right in the evening to prevent mosquitoes from coming in, so that somebody will not be affected by malaria. Same picture. Right. This one with the mosquito net, this is 4 feet by 4 feet. You will get this one for about 50,000, about 40 to 45,000 naira with the mosquito net, all inclusive with the burglar proof. So there's no need for you to go and ask a welder to do a separate burglar proof, which I showed you earlier on. Okay, everything is inclusive. Okay, let's move on. That's the window again. There's one on the ground, and that's the other one. All right. Yeah, we're made. So let's have a look. Many of us are online. Okay. Kazim, how are you? Felix, okay, please do POP as soon as possible. I will do it, don't worry. Very, very soon one is coming up, including the borehole as well. But we're going to show you how the borehole has been done right from the beginning. Okay. Kevin, yes. Good evening to you all. Yes, good evening to you too. Right, bear with me. Right, that is the window. That one is the 8 feet by 4 feet. It's a very massive window, because I decided, the owner said they want the house to have plenty of window inside the house. Okay, right here, let me go forward. I'm coming back to this image, all of you. I will come back to this image. I'm just showing you something. Right. So most of those of us are familiar with this. They are going to start the internal plastering on Monday. If you see, look at the left side of the picture. That is the door frames. Now, I'm going to talk about the door frames in one of my videos very soon. People don't do the old door frames anymore. The door frames must be must be able to cover all the total width, or must cover the size of the block that you have used to build your house. So if you build your house with 9 inches block, the width of your frame must be totally covering your block. When they are putting it, they are erecting all the doors inside the house. Okay, bear with me. Right, see how fitting So with the POP on the window, simple, nice, no problems. The plastering has not started, but by the time they finish the plastering, you will be amazed what you're going to see on this property. So just one moment. How many of us are there now? Right, great. So that is that. So I'm coming to explain something regarding this. Look at this image properly. Look at those studs. 1, 2, from if you count from right where the boy is having his two hands there, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of those. Those are the iron rod. Right. I'm going to wipe this, give you an image. Like, look at this metal that you're looking at here. The top one, we don't need that, bear with me. The top one is not what that is inside the aluminium. Bear with me. It is not the next one. It is not this. It's not the third one. The fourth one is between 12 mm and 16 mm. These two, number 3 and number 2 from the top, number 3 from the top, and number 4 from the top. This is a kind of the metal that you cannot see outside, inside that aluminum casing. Bear with me, let me go back. I'm going to backtrack a bit. Just one moment. I'm coming. Now look at this. Look at those vertical pipes. Those vertical pipes that you've seen there. Okay, those ones inside that vertical pipes are these metal number 3 and number 4 from the top. This is what the welder puts in those ones. You could see that. Imagine you use this one as burglar proof. Okay, let me tell you something. Bear with me. Right, this is the one that goes into those vertical aluminium. It is being protected. The rough nature of the metal. Don't forget that when we're doing our decking, we use this metal for decking. We use it for the pillars. They use it for the pillars. They use it for the beams. At the same time, we use it as burglar proof. But this is not this is naked iron rod for burglar proof, which the welder will paint, which you're going to paint in the end. But no, you don't need to paint anymore. These are already been finely slided inside this aluminium, and then you use this. Those are the ones that comes up on the stud that the young man is holding there, and yes, that's a better image. Those are the ones that came out from those pipes. If you look very closely to that window glass, you could see that on top of those vertical pipes behind the glass comes those stud coming sticking out from the top of the frame. Then the welder, what does the welder do? They put a flat bar across all those studs and weld them together. Tell me if a thief want to pull that out. It is impossible for the thief. The thief is going to be caught. Seriously. Yeah, good evening, my brother. Peter, what does Peter say here? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Are you going to do a video about? Now I'm going to do a video about door. Don't worry, just exercise patience. You're going to get a fantastic door. Don't worry. There's a German door. There is Turkish door. There is a Nigerian door. There is a cowboy doors. But the one I specialize, I'm going to do that video very soon. Within the next 1 month, you're going to get a very good video where your contractor pays off for it. Don't worry about that one. Just wait and follow me. Follow what we are doing today. For the 31 of us that are online, I'm going somewhere. Right. Or where am I now? So, like I said, now what we have been protected from the windows, from all these, what we are protected from this metal goes into the right pipe, so you don't need any paint. You don't need to paint days. You don't need to paint every year. You don't need to paint every 2 years. All you need to do is to get a complete unit with iron rod, which your aluminium person is going to do. They just put it like that. They don't need to do that. Let me go and try. You could see the windows have been opened wide. Look at it. The metal goes. Did you see the metal? You can never see, because that is the technology that is going on at the moment. You want to build a house, you want to do something like this, you want to make everything as very neat as possible. Okay, so that is what we are talking about. You want to be your house and let everything be compact. You remember that the building, even the conduit, the bathroom pipes, everything is now hidden away. So things are being hidden away to make life easy for people. Right? Okay, bear with me. So all these ones that you can see now, those studs are the one coming out from those aluminium in the video. So you won't see any burglar proof. Let's see. Now this house is not well secured. Nope. Now that is it. Those vertical lines have inside of them, they go this number 3 or number 4 from the top is being buried inside. Okay, so secure the person. All right, let's see whether we can get more images. Oh no, that you can't do that. You don't need to do any painting. No, not at all. You cannot do that at all. No way. Look at that. That's that size of window. That's where are we? We won't do that. We're not going to do that. Oh ho! That is it. It's a very good artistic design, but you have to be painting these all the time. But to save yourself all this wahala, the trouble of painting, you got to do what we are talking about. You got to start doing things like this. You have to be doing things like this. Everything is completely like a compact window, and then your house will be very neat. Okay. All right, look at that. Don't do things like that. It's fanciful. You can only enjoy it for a couple of years, and then you start looking for painter again, and then your tenant or you yourself move out of the house. Right. So look at that. That's with the mosquito net. They're all embedded. The iron rod is embedded. That metal 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3 from top. Number 4 from top is what they put in that aluminium. Okay. Look at that. That's a beautiful one. I'm just not happy with the handle that stained the color. The handle should be in white color. From the ones that we've been showing since, it should be in white color. All right. No, you don't want to do that. After you do your windows, and then you now put down and start putting holes on the wall, putting the holes and start painting as well. You know, you don't want to do that. Oh no. So we shall talk about that one when about the number. Please, I need this type of windows with burglary. No, please go and do the one without burglary, and you start painting it according to one of our guys are saying. Okay, right. So it doesn't cost much. It doesn't cost much if you know what you are doing. No, that's another one. Oh, sorry, we come to the beginning again. Let me go back and yes, that window on the floor, that window there, that window. No, that one. Yes. So right. I believe that one again. See, this is what we are talking about. That has been done neatly to you don't see anything on the wall. If let me see if I can get the right here, right inside. If I play this video, that video again, look at everything is neat. You know, so look at that. Everything is neat. That is the side of the house. That is the front of the house. Even though it looks rough, if you look at the bottom of it, everything is compact. Inside the block, everything is neat. So bear with me. I'm going to go back to the front of the window and then I'll show you a few examples again. Bear with me. You see. Did you see any burglar proof? Even though the building is still in a rough state, I said it last time. This is the time to put, this is a stage to put the window, whereby when they want to do the plaster, everything will be taken into consideration and plaster all the angles, all the edges, all the side of the window. Watch this video one more time. You will be able to understand what I'm talking about. If you are starting your project and you don't put all this behind as plans, as your own idea or the way you want it, I'm afraid you will end up not being happy with what contractors are going to give to you. Look at this project. This is a 3-bedroom house. This is a 3 flats on a half plot, but the quality of the thing that they are doing there, even look at the wiring, everything is being buried. That's the nature. Look at it. You didn't see the black metal, the black metal burglar proof. That's the one of the toilet. The toilet is there. They're going to start the plastering. You will see a video another Sunday. By Saturday next week, you'll be amazed with how this place, it will have been plastered. Seriously, serious work is going into this project this coming week. You will see. Look at that. Did you see now all these holes? You will be amazed with what you're going to see in the end, because it is going to amaze you. Look at that. Look at the handle, well secured. Now, like I said, at that point, this iron rod has gone into that window that you're looking at there. Those 2 windows in that living room. Yes, look at that. That's why I was complaining about the person who did a window with the handle that is not white. It's not blending up. So these are the things, little things you're going to be emphasizing to the person who's going to be doing your window. So we're not going to now finish the plastering and then now we're not going to do the plastering and then now go and call a welder to come and start putting holes and putting holes on the walls. Okay, right. So that is to tell you in that those are the kind of so those are the kind of the metal that goes into that. So if you look at it, it's very straightforward. All right. So that is just the what we're talking about. Okay. Right. So right. So I believe we've been able to catch up 1 or 2 things from this second part of the window aluminium. Like I said, we've got a lot to talk so much about, and we're going to learn. To those of us who are just going, please, is the Mosquito Net a single one or double? Well, as far as I'm concerned, the Mosquito Net one is, it doesn't matter whether it's single or double, as long as they can slide it and it covers the little any hole. In fact, there won't be any hole. The way they do it, it must fit in when it moves freely in the hole. But if you're going to tell your contract, your aluminium window man, yeah, you might say you want double mosquito net. Okay, so what I want to emphasize here today, please do, we cannot be extra perfect. Okay, this is a kind of an educative and interactive state that we can pick ideas. Some of us who are about to go into construction, who are about to go into property management, who are about to just buy a land or buy a window, it is a guide. It doesn't have to be the same price that I'm giving you here. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but at least it will give you an idea and give you an horizon. Okay, this is how to do this. You won't be fooled by any because some of these contractors, they don't know anything either. They just go by the old ways of doing things. Some of them don't want changes. Some of them don't want to do. They don't want the owner of things to dictate and give them ideas. They don't like new ideas. But it's you that you have the project that you're going to put your foot down and say,
This is what I want. You don't have to tell them that I picked this, because when you start telling them, oh, I saw it from YouTube, they know that you don't know what you are doing. You're just borrowing idea from somebody and lording it over. Then there will be friction here. However, if you now watch this video, you watch some other video, you pick ideas here and there, you pick ideas left and right, you are armed to the teeth, you are so knowledgeable, and be able to say some things and be able to argue and say, look, this is the way I want my things. You don't remember, you are the one that is putting the money down. Nobody should by any means dictate to you when you are the one that is paying for them. The hand that giveth is always above. Okay, you get what I mean? So back to what we are saying, the wow factor. The wow factor. All these things don't cost much. Let me be honest with you. All of us that we are based abroad, all of the hardworking, we are very hardworking, but we still need to take a look and take a step of faith, a big step of faith, and say, all these prices that they are mentioning, they're not beyond me, they're not above me, they're not something impossible, they're not something difficult to achieve. We're talking of 50,000 naira. We're talking of 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira in conversion of the kind of the currency of the. We're talking of two powerful currencies now. It's either you talk about pounds or you talk about dollars. It's either you talk about dollars anywhere internationally when you want to make transactions in dollars. Or if you're from UK, definitely you're from UK, you have to spend pounds. Right now, look at a scenario. Do you want to do 5 windows? Now, let me tell you, that flat that you see there, we are going to count the number of windows. Excuse me. Bear with me. Let me just go back to. If I go back to these, bear with me. Going to go back to this. Right here, I'm going to make a typical example of this. Okay, a typical example of this property. Okay, we're going to count the windows. If you look at this image now, this is the left side of the building. All right, we have 2 large windows for the living. This is the living room or sitting room, whichever way you call it in your own country. All right, this is the sitting room or living room, right? And then we talk of this is the bedroom. When you look at this window is larger than this. This is the bedroom one. The smaller one is the smaller one on the left is the visitor's toilet. It's a small window. That one is about 25,000 naira, including the burglar proof. All of them are burglar proof. Okay, while the bedroom one is 4x4, is a standard window. Sorry. The one on the right side is the bedroom. Is the master bedroom. Is bedroom 1. Is bedroom 1 of the property. Okay, we have 1 room and 2 rooms here. If you turn towards the end of this building on the right, we have another window on the other side. We have 2 toilets on the other side. That is, we got 3 numbers of the smaller ones. Of the small ones, we got 3 numbers of the bedroom ones, because we have 2 windows leading to this room that you're looking at, this side of front side of this building. And then we have another bedroom on the other side, which is 1 window. Only 1 window goes into that room. So we got three of these 4x4 windows. We got 3 of these 3 of these small windows. That is 6 windows, right? We're talking of 2-bedroom flat now. So when we look at these now, these are larger windows. These are living room. So when we counted 6 windows on that side, plus these 2 windows, that's 8 windows, right? So we got 8 windows, right? 8 windows here. And then if you look a little bit further, which I cannot show you the image, if we step further, the next space that you're looking at, if you look forward, that's the kitchen door, that's the second door that goes into the kitchen. Then the next window, there's a window, it's not as big as this, so we're looking at 9 windows in total. That's even big, that's a lot. So those 9 windows only cost between let me get my calculator here, just one moment. I'm trying to do the calculation and say 100,000 for the 2 larger windows. Bear with me, sorry about that. I should have got my figures right here. 100. No, the 3 large windows is about 45. 40 times 3, 120 plus 100, 220. A small one windows 25,000, 3 of them. So we're looking at bear with me, 40 times 3, 120, 220, 325,000 naira. Okay, right. So this only cost, sorry, all the windows in this flat has cost 325,000 naira. And if you can convert that to say 325k to the dollar is even doing very well now. 450 naira, about 420 naira, sorry, divided by 420, it's about $773. My dear brothers and sisters, okay, we are not saying it's easy to make money. It's not easy. But when you begin to put the figures together, that I can do this, I can do this. So it's just only $773. And that means you can do it. Do you know how much some of us are spending without looking back? Do you know how much each and every one of us are spending every quarter that does not really match the way of life we are living in the country where we are? 773 pounds, naira, dollars. We give you a window. But let me be honest with you, a little drop of water, I know it cannot build a house straight away, but a little drop of water, one day you spend 100,000, you're forgetting about it. Let me be honest with you, when you go to eatery joints, you go to snacks joints, you take your family to an outing, you invite friends to your house, you invite people to your house, you make, all right, Samuel, I'm doing my show. I will call you back, okay?
All right.
So like I was saying, if you look at it, to be honest with you, there is nothing that is easy. I must be honest with you. There is nothing absolutely easy in this life. $770. Some people have thrown more than $770 away. They did not get anything back from it. Some people, they have lost more than $10,000, 10,000 pounds that they cannot show. They took the money. They cannot even tell you how they spend the money, how the money went. Let me be honest with you. 50,000 naira. When I was telling you that one window is 45,000 naira, how much is 45,000 naira for the way what you're spending, what you are giving out as gift? How much is 45,000 naira? You convert 45,000 naira. You convert 100,000 naira. You convert 1 million naira in dollars. Come to think of how much you have wasted without doing this like this. But what we are trying to say here is that even though we're talking about 50,000 naira here, 30,000 naira there, 200,000 naira there, you're more than capable of doing it. You can do it. You can do much more than what you think you cannot. Let me be honest with you. Put yourself to test and start something. Push yourself, pat yourself on the back, and say, look, I've got this money. Some people, there's nothing easy that can be achieved. Nothing to achieve. This house that you're looking at, it was a gradual thing. It was a gradual thing. Look at that image on the left. That's door frame. Each door frame cost 7,000 naira. Now 7,500 naira. Five of those, that's 45,000 naira. Who says you cannot do it? Seven window door frames. You can do it. You can do more than what you think you cannot. Seriously. Yes. Seriously. Let me tell you, you're more than capable. Look at yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Say, have I done anything? Have I done well for myself? Have I really done well? You haven't done well. When you look at it, you will see that you have not done anything. When you begin to look at it, how much money that you have wasted on snacks, on drinks, on food that does not worth it, things that you just buy like junk into the house that does not worth it. Go and look at the statistics and calculation of things that are wasting space in the house that needs to go into things, development things like this, your personal development, personal thing, your future, your pension, what you're going to leave, legacy that you're going to leave for the children. The Bible says a good parent, a good man, leave an inheritance to the children's children. What do you want to give? What do you want to boost off that you have erected? Tell me. All these things are small money. The wow factor, this doesn't cost money. It doesn't cost anything at all. Whatever country that you are located, you've got to look at and assess yourself. Have I been able to do the right thing for myself, for my family? What have I done? When they are talking about that, yeah, 50,000 naira, yeah, they bought the window 50,000 naira, yeah, they bought the door 30,000 naira, yeah, they bought cement 20 bags cost 50,000 naira, yes, they gave the laborers, they gave a printer. They did the window for aluminium windows, aluminium doors. They put burglary proof there. We are saying that burglary proof is not good, it's not good. But which one are some people not doing? If you have a friend that is wasting his time here and there, thinking that, oh, he's still very young. No, time waits for nobody. Nobody expected what is happening in the world to happen now. Nobody ever thought what we are going through currently worldwide is going to happen. 6 months ago, nobody ever predicted this. Nobody saw it coming. So you got to be thinking. Now that project that you're looking at, it was during this crisis that we put that some of the things have been done. On Monday, plastering is starting, and then you're going to see it. It's something that we need to wake up ourselves and begin to say, wow, I can do it. If this house on this half plot can be done, if this house, this is 3 flats, you all saw, some of you are familiar with this project. If this, backtrack, if this, look at it, there is 2 flats at the bottom, there is another flat on the top of the one on the back that is going to generate over 1 million naira for the owner of this project yearly. 1 million naira, you convert that to the current exchange, you're going to be looking at $5,000, $4,000, which is just an extra income from whatever you are doing. You can decide to do a part-time. You don't have to kill yourself with 30 hours, 40 hours when you have investment that will be generating money for you. So these are the things that we have to be looking at. Are we actually doing very well at all by ourselves? Are we doing the right thing? Yes, we might be talking of, yes, the land is 1 million. Some of us want more than $1 million wherever we are. But the fact remains that when are we going to push ourselves to this? I'm going to round up now. We don't have much to say. It's a wow factor. Wow. How much does it cost the window? 50,000 here. The whole unit of those windows for those 2-bedroom flats with 3 toilets cost under 350,000 naira. Which when you convert it, you know how much 700. The way and manner some of us have been so generous to. That's door call. Sorry, I thought that the doors come with it. No. The doors, the frame is done separately. The doors are purchased separately.
So it is the carpenter that will put all of it together. So the way and manner, some of us, let me be honest with you, we got to be wise. We got to put our wise instinct on. During this period, have we been able to make a general personal assessment of ourselves? Are we just sitting down at home and such? Some people are paroling the internet, looking for things here and there. All right? But let me be honest with you, we got to make a quality assessment. Have I done well? Well, those of us who are already doing something, well done, good luck, carry on, but don't ever stay where you are. You can do much more. If you look at some of us, the gift that we give friends, the gift that we give uncles, the gift that we give brothers, the gift that we give, you can amount to what you can use to buy all these things. It's a wow factor. So the window only costs 325,000 naira or a little bit over. The doors, the door frame, 7,500 naira per door. That's only cost about 40,000 naira. We pay for the carpenter who made the frames, and also the plaster. We got to do 20 bags of cement. 20 bags of cement will only cost about 54,000 naira. Wow, that's affordable. That's a chicken money from what you're earning in the country where you are. And some of us who are not stable, don't have a stable finance, one way or the other, God always make a way. You begin to pursue it. As soon as money comes into your hand, you're going to do this. Anyway, I'm going to the wow factor. That is just to tell you that wow, you can do it. There is a wow. If this is only just 50,000, this is only just 300,000. Wow, you can do it. Question about stone coated. Right. What is it? I'm going to round up. I've got 3 minutes now. Okay. What is the stone coated question you're trying to ask, Stephen? What is the stone coated one that you're about to ask? What is the stone coated? Please, I've got 3 minutes more now. To those of us that have been, thank you very much, all of you that have been part of today's show. I'm going to round up in 3 minutes. It's just an hour. Some people said my video are too long, but by the time we try and analyze things for ourselves, we realize that it worth the time. Okay, right. Is there any green color in Milano roofing sheet metal? No, there's no green color. It comes in two colors. It comes in two colors, black or the one that you've seen in the video. Okay, any other question? We're going to round up. We're closing the broadcasting now. Right? So you are able to rewatch it after it's been processed, and you see that there's nothing really incriminating in this. I try to stick to the time. Hello, Balo P. Allah, I can't pronounce your name. I'm just rounding up. You're coming in about the time I'm rounding up now. So if you got more questions, I've got 2 minutes more now. This is just to let you know that you can do more than what you can. But I've got to tell you, abide with the government regulations, wherever countries where you're located. Look at the right. Thank you so much. Thank you, starting sharing this information. So thank you, Gloria. Gloria, you are wonderful, beautiful lady. Keep doing the best in the country. Try and push yourself a little bit. We will all get there. We're supposed to be in those countries where we are. You're not there by accident. God said, God has ordained and proposed that you're going to be there, and you're not going to make any mistake. You do very well. Don't worry. Just give yourself a push. Anytime you have a little money extra, try and see what you can do with that money. That's what this place is. A progressive way of doing things. How much is Milano roofing now, sir? It's between the rate square meter is between 2,500. I don't know, 2,700 to 2,800. Thank you, Linus of thank you. Right, so please, I'm telling you, it's possible. When I'm looking at this video, it was a rough. You will see changes. I'm just showing you that it is possible. Anything is possible. Don't
Don't rule yourself out. Don't rule yourself. Anything you can do, do not ever say you cannot. Get information, work with information, work with people, talk to people, try and do, give yourself. It's never been easy. Nothing is easy. Even the country where you are, it's not easy. It's not an easy life. Anything that is easy, you're not making headway. And don't try to look for something that is easy or something that you don't want to pay money for. You're not going to get the best out of it. Please, you are such a quality and wonderfully made people. That's why you are in the country where you are, so that you have opportunity to improve your life, and not just sit down that you are there for years. Years is not going to help you. It is what you do with your present moment. Don't look at the past. It is what you do with what you have in your hand at the moment. Some people don't have as much as what you have, but they push themselves. The difference between you and the person who is making it is that they have that inclination to push themselves, that I got to do this. I don't know what tomorrow is going to be, but tomorrow is going to be better. The later years must be better than now. That is why the future must be better than that. But that's why you work with the information that you have. Please don't ever stick to the level where you are. You got to push yourself seriously. Okay, we are going to stop here today. I believe we've gained something. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thank you. I was telling you, my friends, to try and invest. Yeah, it is. That is no. I tell you what. That is look for the right information. Look for the right location. You can. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to stop here now. All right. Okay. Until on Saturday, I don't know. I will always I'll come up with a prelude to tell you the time. I will come up on Saturday. All right. And you too, Gloria. You're beautiful, and you will not make mistake in Jesus' name. You will arrive at your ordained destiny. You just need to push yourself. You got all the necessary resources around you. You just need to harness it and work with it. Okay. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Bola Leko. If I can't pronounce it, life must goes on. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Who else is there? I can't see. Gloria, Eddie, Felix, Stephen, Benson, Mr. Popola. Life must goes on. Felix, Kazim, my good friend from Canada, and then Dan, Michael, all of you. If I can't mention your name, please. I'm running out of time, and until we see next weekend. Like I said, I will bring a preview before I come. If the time changes, I'll let you know. Okay? Please stay safe. Don't just follow the government guidelines. Everybody we will be fine. This time we also pass. We're going to pass this time. Okay? We will summon the time. All right? Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. I got to stop. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And then, don't worry about it. Let me just give your heads up. All the ones that you have seen before. I'm just running about those studs that are coming out on top of that boy's hand. As this is where they parallelly, they weld all the metal parallel. They weld this metal parallel. They weld it. And they weld it on above so that nobody can pull any of the metal out. Yeah, that's how the biggest of the window, and the two of them put together on top of each other cost 95,000 naira. That's the window on the stand. That's another window. That is the front of the window. That is the inside of the window with the mosquito net. As a recap, that's the front, and that's the inside of the window. Right, there's a beautiful window. Those are the welders trying to work on something there. That's the stud that they weld together. That the burglar proof is inside those metal. That's the window without security. That's too bad. No, the tenant and the owner is not secured. That is the one as recommended for anybody with the white handle. That's not good at all. That is not the best. I will not recommend. You can't make an investment, live abroad, and be doing the things like this. That is good for those who whatever they can afford, but I'm not going to recommend it. But that's not my recommendation. That's my recommendation.
All right, that one they've done a little bit where they put the burglar proof. Unfortunately, the handle is colored. Maybe they're trying to prevent hand stain. In a way, it's something, because fingerprints, people, you might have tenants that are dirty, they will not clean it. By the time you evict them, you might be thinking of changing. But this one, this is good. The white one might get stained. Right, that is not good. You got to be painting it all the time. That's burglar proof. That's not secured. All right, so what have we got? All right, we come to the end of the show, and I believe you've been able to enjoy today's show. All right, see you next time. God bless you all. Thank you, and bye-bye. Thank you. Oh, sorry. It's me again. So thank you, and bye-bye. Thank you. God bless you all.